Terry Hopper benefit show. Speaking of Terry, do you know who her favorite wrestler is?
Who?
That man right there, Edge Stone. She was a big proponent of him.
He is impressive.
Yes. It's like The Rock had a baby.
And I noticed that coming out with this formidable tag team, the man who calls himself the original player, and I don't think there are too many people who dispute that, the founder of the International Players Club, Lance Romance.
Yes, Offshoots Hall of Famer along with yourself.
That's right. I've known Lance for about 20 years. We've not always seen eye to eye, but that's the way things go in this business.
A true opportunist in every sense of the word.
No kidding about that. He was certainly one of the people who made PCW in Arlington, Texas, the legendary independent promotion that it was.
It was a good interview, too. I interviewed him a few years ago. We talked about his time in PCW and, you know, and the landscape of wrestling that's out there now. He's got his hands in a few people's pockets. Guys like Sammy Guevara.
Gino Medina.
Yeah. You know that sound right there, folks. He is a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
I had the honor of calling that match at ringside alongside Sarge and a gentleman who, should I say his name? Joe Exotic, that's who it was.
He is the 2020 Killer Turnbuck's Lifetime Achievement Award winner, and he's tagged up with the current, I announced it last night, the 2020 Hall of Famer, Adam Asher, APOC.
Now you want to talk about tag teams, we go back again to PCW and other promotions. One of the most dominant tag teams in the last 2 decades has been the Dark Circle. And,
yes.
And the cornerstones of the Dark Circle are these two men, Tim Storm and Adam Asher, known at one time as simply Apocalypse.
Truly fan favorites here at Texoma Pro Wrestling.
Storm and Asher have plied their trade all over the United States, even gone overseas a few times. Of course, Tim Storm made a trip to Japan as NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He defeated Jack Stane right here in the Sherman Elks Lodge, and he lost the belt to the current champion, Nick Aldis. And I would hope that Tim gets a well-deserved rematch at some point. But in the meantime, he is...
Well, he's had a few rematches, hasn't he?
Well, yes, he has, but he is still in the hunt for it. He takes on all competition, and he has very seldom fallen short.
He's the standard bearer of the previous NWA association. Now with their new look and everything else, he's a throwback to the past, but nonetheless, one of the all-time greats.
Yes, indeed.
I told him a long time ago during an interview, I said, you know who he reminds me of? And he's like, who's that? I said, you remind me of Nick Bockwinkel.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty apt comparison there. Nick Bockwinkel wrestled with his mind as much as with his body, and I see a lot of that in Tim Storm.
Plus, it came down to the class issue. Like, Tim Storm always held himself in a very classy situation, and so did Nick, you know, so... Although, granted, Nick had Bobby the Brain Heenan, an all-time great himself.
Well, that is true. Nick Bockwinkel, along with his longtime tag team partner, Ray, the Crippler Stevens, they were under the management of Bobby the Brain Heenan, and they were one of the all-time great tag teams. A lot like the Dark Circle here, Adam Asher and Tim Storm.
Speaking of which, you know, Tim Storm and Ed Stone, they've had a couple matches here at Texoma Pro Wrestling. And Mr. Stone has taken Mr. Storm to task quite a few times.
Well, the question is, and that question undoubtedly is there every time Tim Storm steps into the ring. When is he going to call it a day? Well, he'll call it a day when he wants to, and I don't think he wants to anytime soon.
Remember when I had you on the Killer Tribute Show on the Offshoots TV, and we had Tim on there with us, and I was asking him, I'm like, with the pandemic going on and your time away from the ring, how much is that hampering you being going back in there? Because time outside the ring with anybody, your bump card kind of dries up on you a little bit.
Yes.
And him doing his thing kind of, not doing his thing for a long while didn't really help.
And we had a selfie taken of us just a moment ago, and somehow I managed to be in it, I think.
Well, you're welcome. I'm charging $20 for it. How much do you want out of it?
Oh, I don't know. 75% perhaps.
It's a bit steep, but okay. Only because you're a legend.
3 Halls of Fame.
It's true.
But anyway.
That's facts.
I'm not here to talk about myself. We're here to talk
that's what I'm here to do, sir. Put you over.
Wrestlers in the ring. And it looks like Tim Storm's going to start for his team. And this young man, Carson, he's got a lot of potential. I've heard a lot of good things about him.
Yeah, he's a relative one Houston Carson, isn't he?
I believe he is a younger brother, perhaps. I've never gotten that quite clear. I don't see Houston Carson very much. In fact, I haven't seen him in a few years, but he's on Facebook, and he's running a very successful promotion and wrestling school in Aggie Land, Bryan,
yes,
College Station, Texas.
Yes, he is.
And it's Adam Asher, the veteran, with an armbar, but Carson rolling his way, trying to roll his way out of it. Now he applies the armbar.
Well, he's not going to get Adam Asher in power, that's for sure.
Adam Asher with a reversal now into a side headlock. Spinning around into a hammerlock. Showing the youngster a few of the basics here. Full Nelson. And once again into a hammerlock.
Of course, both Mr. Stone and Mr. Carson down from South Texas.
Indeed they are. Adam Asher, well, let's see if that...
Right into an atomic drop.
Inverted atomic drop, a clothesline, and Adam Asher, he's got the brains for it. Only a 2 count there on Carson. Lance Romance pointing out a few things from ringside. And here comes the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And look at that, a little bit of dark circle double teaming. Going for a double suplex here. They nail it. High five, and now the former NWA champ is in there with the youngster Carson.
Carson in big trouble right now. He needs to get a tag.
Head first into that top turnbuckle. Irish whip. Oh, Yakuza kick. Neck breaker by Storm. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, that was so close. I'm kind of surprised the hand didn't hit the mat a 3rd time. Even if he had, I'm not sure if he would have actually counted that, because that was like a split second.
When you see both Tim Storm and Adam Asher in the ring together as a tag team, do you think they enjoy being the tag team together, or do you think they prefer being more of a single star?
Well, they wrestled 1, 2. They wrestled for so many years as a tag team, and they were dominant as a tag team. When they went their separate ways in the ring, became singles competitors, I think then they had to change their point of view and be concerned about, worry about number 1 is what I'm trying to say, and now a tag, and here comes this big man. This could be some serious
This
trouble.
guy's impressive.
Oh, a big splash, and going for the cover now. Kick out by Asher.
I mean, this guy Edgestone, he has got superstar look all about him, doesn't he?
Well, he certainly does. Someone said it looks like Rock had a baby, but
I think I said that.
oh, that's where I got it. That's right. I have to think about things a little bit longer. Referee making sure Tim Storm stays in his corner.
I'm just glad you listened to me. That's all I care about.
And a big stomp there by Edge. And Edge Stone, correct? I want to make sure.
Edge Stone, yes, sir.
All right. I don't do this every week these days, but
he's out of Reality of Wrestling down there with Booker T.
Okay, so he's got to come highly recommended then. And I know how Lance Romance operates. I'm sure he had a few sit-downs with Booker T about this young man.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the power there.
Adam Asher may be out too. Only 2. Wow. Kind of shocking that Adam was able to kick out of that.
That's some big upper body strength right there, too. Just to knock down a guy as big as Adam Asher.
And there's Lance Romance getting right into things in the ring.
I know Tim wants that tag, but Adam Asher's arms are not that long.
Adam Asher's got to do it all himself here to get out of the holes that Edge Stone is putting on him. Oh my goodness. It's very rare that got knocked out.
Tim Storm just kicked the referee out of the way.
Thanks to his spinning fireman's carry there, airplane spin, if you will, by.
Oh, look at the OP.
Oh, boy. And here is the signature of Lance Romance. Got that cricket bat, apparently from the Nigel Rabbit collection at some point. And now, wait a minute. What? Oh, now, wait a minute.
Oh, my God.
Wait just a minute.
Look what Adam Asher just did to those 2 people.
He's doing an Eddie Guerrero with these guys.
I know you're talking. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait just a second. Now, Adam Asher's been around
That's
for
not
a
right.
long time. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Lance Romance is the one who took it in the ring in the first place.
Wow. What a turn of events that was.
Edge Stone cannot believe that just happened.
I can't believe that happened.
If you can outthink the Dark Circle, then your name must be Albert Einstein. Tim Storm and Adam Asher are winners here at Texoma Pro Wrestling.
You know, right now, up there in heaven, Terry's smiling.
Well, I think she's enjoying this, and she may enjoy our main event later on as well. Miles Planquet, Jerome Daniels Griffey. That's going to be a spectacular match.
That's a hard pick 'em right there because, you know, I envy both guys. I think both of them are great talents. Miles Planquet has really come on the scene here in the last year.
Indeed he has. He's climbing up that ladder as fast as he can, stomping a few grapes along the way.
2 of the biggest fan favorites here at Texoma Pro Wrestling, Tim Storm and Adam Asher. The Lone Star Apocalypse himself.
2 great athletes, and it's our pleasure to bring you this match tonight from Texoma Pro Wrestling.
You know, I challenged Tim Storm to bring back the mullet.